this working? Ugh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ugh. Looks sickly. That's better, I think. Testing. Extreme test. What's up? Sup. Could you hear me? I think I'm a little echoey in here. It's kind of empty right now. Till I get other things. What's up? Welcome. I hope everyone can hear me, and I hope the quality is just as good as it was before. Kind of low on sound. All right. How about that? Is that better? Is that better? That should be better. I didn't get it repaired. I just bought a brand new one. What's up? It's a little low on my voice. How about now? I think it should be good now. Maybe I gotta mess with something on. Hold on. Streamlab money? No, I wish. 1 second. It's probably something here I could do. I think I'm pretty much maxed out on everything. Hold on. Do you hear like background noise? I forgot there's this this software I was using on the other PC. It was I forgot what it was called, but it was like a noise gate software that would just like cut out all background noise. Anyone know what software that was? I think Razer makes it. I'm not sure though. How did preview for Phantom Nightmare go? Good. We had like 24 people, something like that. So went really well. As far as like any like pre-release or anything, it's probably like one of the better ones, for sure. Sounds fine. I forgot what it was. It was like a noise gate software. I think Razer made it. It was in. I think it was in beta, but I can't find it. I can't find it on the old computer due to its explosion. Yeah, we opened a case of Phantom Nightmare. We got the Snake Eyes quarter century rare. It's like 300 something bucks now. That's pretty cool. We got 4 quarter century rares in one case, that's on the high end. Usually it's like 3. That's what I downloaded, but it's like not. I can't figure it out. It's not like. I don't know. Hold on. Synapses. Yeah, it's like not detecting my. Yeah, I don't remember it looking this way. Synapses. I don't know. Damn it. Why do they gotta change shit? I can't figure things out. I had someone set it up for me, and then now I don't know what to do. Yeah, I'm trying to figure shit out still, man. For pretty much on Patreon. That's pretty much like the best way to get in contact with me, especially like if you're a patron, because like people try and DM me on Instagram or Discord, and those kind of like get ignored. Not ignored, but I get to them when I get to them. But you know, if you message me on Patreon, then it's normally like I check it like 2 or 3 times a day. So on the Lorcana pre-orders, set 3. If you ordered 4, is 4 is a case. So if you ordered 4, then I ship a sealed case. I think we're almost out on that pre-order. Let's see. So we got our allocations back, and they were really good. Probably due to the fact that we bought like 1,000 starter decks. Yeah, we don't have any left. Well, we have 2 left, but for that pre-order. Yeah, 2 left. That went crazy well. I didn't think it would sell out that quickly. I usually do it in waves, so I do like wave 1, wave 2, like kind of like how distributors do, but like closer together. And just to judge the interest in a set, you know. But I've never had something sell out so quickly. OP5? No way. Why would I open that? You can actually sell it and make money. No way. I know you've been busy with the new warehouse and distribution site got updated. Oh, yes. I'm probably going to put the new rarity collection on there. And let's see, Legacy of Nightmares. Is that the next set? I forget the next set. The next core set and the next rarity. The rarity collection will be up there too. They are charging an insane price for the rarity 2. My like wholesale cost is $100 a box. That's insane. It's fucking nuts. You started watching YouTube recently, so do you now have the warehouse? Oh my god, I can't read that. Oh, and store. Yeah, it's 2 different locations now. 2 different locations. I know the chase cards are like worth a lot of money, but if I could sell a box sealed and make a profit on it, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, rarity is insane, man. Rarity collection 2 is nuts. Love you too, man. I guess I don't know. I don't see where the added value is. Like, you're getting more cards, yeah, but aren't you getting less packs? And is it? I got to do more research on it. I think this is like the first product of this type, like collector product like this kind of. Really expensive one. I could be wrong, but then again, I haven't really been doing Yu-Gi-Oh too long, maybe a year and a half. But I guess the first one went crazy. We sold in store probably like almost 200 boxes of that. Oh yeah, oh my god, that set was an atrocity. I had to what was I doing on league nights? Like I was doing like a pack per win, and if you got like any legacy of the deep set, it was a 3-to-1 ratio. So if you got 3 wins, you could walk away with 9 packs of that instead of 3 regular packs of any other good set. That's the only way I was able to push them. But it is freezing in here, man. I got the HVAC system replaced, and Hold on. Quality's kind of bad with the mic. And oh my god, it's like an open warehouse, so the amount of power it takes to warm it up is insane. And I don't know, man. I spent so much money on this HVAC system, and I hope in the summer it's not hot in here. I really do. Because I hate working in the heat, man. I can't do it. I worked in a hot warehouse for like 10 years. I will never do it again. So that's why I installed the AC. But if it's hot in here, I might have to install another. Trade Florida heat. I don't know. I like Florida, man. I know New Jersey has a lot of people, but are you close with any PokeTubers from back there? Oh, the popular ones? You mean like PokeRev and all those guys? They're from New Jersey, I think. No, I'm not friends with any of them. Alpha Quest update. Benjamin, it's been on hold. You ask every video. It's so funny. As of right now, it is on hold. I could show you what I got. Actually, yeah, let me go get that. I'll be right back. I'll show you the collection as of now. I'm back. All right, let's see what we got. I know it's just so much to film, to do, you know what I mean? It's a lot. It's really a lot. Like, we've been on, like, since we had to replace, like, the AC and everything like that, money's been tight. So, all extracurriculars get paused. Alpha Quest was an extracurricular. Because think about it. All right. So, all right. I film the whole thing. Let's say I get $600 or $700 worth of both cars, $800, whatever. Now, I don't sell all those cars immediately. So let's go to the inventory, and then I automatically buy the alpha cards. So that money gets taken out, and I have to now sell these cards eventually. So it was starting to build up. But this is the collection as of now. Let's see. Did I do this right? I should have. Is it? Oh, there we go. All right. Mug Flex. My mom got that made for me for, I forgot when. I think my birthday or something. All right. It's there. It's there. All right. Let's put this. What's the name of the website you use to compare box versus break value? Mox Alpha. You have to pay. It's a membership. So, not a membership. It's a subscription service. I forget how much it is. It used to be really expensive. The price has come down. Oh, shit. Did it? Hold on. No, it shouldn't have. Oh, hold on. How about that? I think that's better. So it's a freaking blah blah blah, like you have to pay to use it. So That's pretty good. It used to be 1,200 for the year. It's now much lower. I think it's like 39 a month. We do have an affiliate code. It's RNG-Gamez at checkout. That'll save you 15%, I believe, off your subscription to Mox Alpha. But I use it. It's great. It works. I recommend it to everyone. I used to do that shit by hand, and it was annoying. So, all right, alpha stuff. So, all right, let's move this. Ugh. This is what we got so far. I guess I could just pull them out of the binder. I got a bunch of stuff. I'll redo it later. We got... Why is this like this? Sorry. It's a work in progress. All right, guys? First one. Let's do... Here we go. What the fuck is wrong with me? I can't figure out... It's backwards on this thing. So I keep moving it one way. It's going the other. There we go. Here we go. All right. What light is that? Oh, these overhead fluorescents. Oh, man. All right, I'll just pull them out. We got... Jesus Christ. Burned... Oh, it's backwards. Oh, hold on. I get it now. All right, 1 second. We're figuring this out together, guys. Flip vertically? Is that it? There we go. Eh? Oh, now it's backwards. Damn it. All right. Hold on. I'll figure this out, I swear to God. How did I do this last time? Hold on. Wait. I think blending. Blend, no. Filters, no. Properties, no. Shit. Transform. Flip horizontal. No, that wasn't that. How do I undo? Oh, no. Wait, is that it? Hold on, it might be. Oh my God, what have I done? Well, it's good to work on stuff, while you're not... Oh, that's why it was so shitty. Because it was all blown out. Oh, okay. I was wondering why that was... Okay, hold on. Let's see. Now it should... Ah, there we go. Okay. We're figuring shit out. Hold on. Boop. All right, we'll put that there. It's backwards. You can't read a thing. Right? No, it's perfect. We're good. All right, we figured it out. All right, now I can put it back in the binder because now I can just do this. All right, here we go. Cooking with gas. Oh, the gas bill in this place? It was $350 last month. And I ran the heaters for half the month. I got to sell some cards. All right, so these I got from RNG-Gamez. That's why they have that number on it. That's their like inventory management system. So just ignore that. I definitely recommend them if you're like looking for like older stuff that I don't have. And they run a lot of stuff on eBay, like through bid. But, their bid starting prices is normally like around market price. So don't expect to get a crazy deal. You shouldn't, because, you know, whatever, they're old cards, so you shouldn't be getting a deal. You should be paying what they're worth. My gas company's locked. Yeah, no, it's crazy. When I have because we have these shop heaters in there, like for like a warehouse. They're like overhead shop heaters, and they're just pigs, man. When I have it running, I go outside by the gas meter and I just hear it like it's like full on shh, the gas is just flying out. But all right, so this is the alpha stuff. I tried to do it in order, but it's not, because during the move I just started throwing shit in the binder. All right, now we got Disenchant. We got Guardian Angel, Healing Salve, Disenchant, Green Ward, Pearled Unicorn, Mesa Pegasus. This one I ordered from TCG Player, and 2 times in a row they sent me a beta card. So I would say if you want alpha stuff, you need to get it from eBay, 150%, and it has to be a picture of the actual card. Because from my experience, 60% of the time you're getting beta, and that's just what it is. People still don't know the difference. I don't know why. They're completely different shapes. But here we go. Wall of Swords, and we got an animate art. What's that? Artiface, whatever it is. We got that one. They're all played. We got Flight. We got Jump. We got Phantasmal Terrain, Power Leak. That's it on that page. Unsummon. Demonic Tutor. That's a big boy. Frozen Shade. The Demonic Tutor is inked. That's why I got a really good deal on it. It was like, I think $4.50, but on the top, I think I got this one from Kid Icarus. Let's see, where's the ink? Right there. You see it? So back in the day, like if you didn't play when you were really young, you see how like it's a different color on the edge? So what we used to do is once the whitening got too much, we would take Sharpie and we would color it in. It's stupid, but we used to do it all the time, and now our cards aren't worth as much as they used to be because of it. So if you're buying any alpha cards, definitely look alpha, beta, definitely look for inking. It's a very common thing that people used to do to make their cards look like they have a blacker border. But you can see it in the light. We got Unsummon, Weakness, and a Disintegrate on this page. All right. We got an Earthbind, Fireball, and a Lightning Bolt. This is a big boy too. Even though it's a common, it's still a big boy because it's a Lightning Bolt. And this one I got in pretty decent condition. Forgot what I paid for it. I think I paid like $6.50 for it, if I'm not mistaken. But it's pretty clean. Or $4.50. I forgot. I really forget. I don't know. I think I bought this when I was out in Vegas. But it's really clean. I forgot where I took this out. Appreciate my videos. Doctor Who deck sets for singles and lots. The Commander decks you consider good. I mean, Doctor Who right now kind of took a wallop since like a couple of the bigger distributors put them on clearance. So probably not. I'd say the only Commander decks right now that are worth it, I just ran like a bunch of numbers on them, is a 40K again. That happens, man. It's like a roller coaster. So like, you know, the price, the card, the sealed product's too high, then sealed product's too high. Singles are, hold on, I'm trying to figure this out in my brain. Give me a minute. It's been a long day. All right. How, Jesus Christ, I can't think. So like initially on release, when something comes out, no one obviously opens the product because it's not out yet. So the singles are super high. Everyone's guessing. Once it comes out, everybody and their mother are selling the singles and the prices plummet. Then they find their base, which is what people are willing to pay for them, for what they do, what decks they go in, whatever. So that's the point of when you want to start selling singles. Now, what we're talking about with the commander decks. What happens is they come out for a while. Everyone, 9 times out of 10, people are getting them for the reprints that they put in them, if they want that. So at that point, the actual commander decks will be inflated to compensate for the reprints in the box. And at that point, like, you know, all the retail customers are cracking them open. Either they're not selling them, they're using them. So the reprints keep going up, keep going up, keep going up. Then what happens is, you know, another reprint happens of these commander decks because they don't just release them all right off the bat. Another reprint happens, then they re-release them. And most of the time they go on clearance or they get like marked down, and that's when like people like me get them and we open a shit ton of them and sell singles. That's when the price of the singles start to come down, kind of like what happened with Marching Machine, Doctor Who, and 40K. But since the 40K decks haven't been on clearance for such a long time, the singles are starting to recover. So right now we're in a kind of a limbo period where there's a little bit of margin left on 40K, probably like wholesale, probably like 30 or 40 bucks a display, which is pretty good if you think about it, because you're spending maybe, what, 130, 140 per display, and to make 40 bucks off of 140 is pretty good, in my opinion. But, you know, it takes time. It takes work, takes time, takes manpower, takes all this other crap. But, you know, I think it's worth it. That's the only thing right now that's currently worth it to open. Best place to start with a $1,000 initial investment to build an online card business. Bulk. If I had that, all I had was $1,000, bulk. $1,000 of bulk is a lot of bulk, and you're definitely gonna find. But you got to be careful where you buy from. You know, don't walk into your local game store and be like, "Hey, you have any bulk for sale?" Because they're not going to give you. They're going to give you sifted stuff. Oh my God, what is this? There's a button here that I'm just noticing now. Oh, my armrests come off. I didn't know that. Or did I know that? I might have known that. That's cool. Just joined, and this dude already dropping fire. Facts. That's right, fam. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. All right, so here we go. Keldon Warlord. We got that. And we got Goblin Raiders. The Warlord is definitely had some love. A lot of love. This thing has seen better days. But that's what we got. And we got a Shatter. Pretty good. We got Tranquility. A Wall of Wood. Empty, empty. And then we got the lands. We got islands, forests. And I think that's it. This is where, yeah, that's it. Not much. Then again, we really haven't done it a lot. I think we ran 3 or 4 episodes. But, oh yeah. And you remember the last episode I did? I bought the White Knight. And, yeah, I bought the White Knight. I got it for like 180. And I don't know. You tell me. Hold on. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. One second. Let me do a full screen again. So I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I bought it from another game store, like a smaller game store, you know, kind of like myself. And I got it for like a really crazy deal because they did 99-cent bid. So I think I won that for like 180. I think, and it's the market price on a Alpha White Knight. You see that? I got cotton in my ear. Market price for a White Knight was like $600 or $700. So they never sent it, and I had to go through the whole process of never shipping it, and them. Then I got an email from them probably like last week saying that their account got hacked, and I'm like, come on, man, really? Did it? Anyway, whatever. 28% margin before labor costs kind of sucks. 28% on a sealed product's pretty good. Because it's not really 20%. It's more. It's a lot. It's probably higher because of, you recoup. Oh, we do. We recoup a lot of fees from shipping ourselves, since we do charge a lot more for shipping. So we don't charge 99 cents. We charge $2. So it's a little bit more for us, but I see what you're saying. But that's for a sealed product. It's pretty good. It's hard to get those home runs like March of the Machine was. That was like 70%, more than that. It's probably like 100%. That is unheard of. I milked that cow like crazy before I made a video on it. Like we did really really well on March of the Machine. We had we did really well on that. That was crazy. But 28% is the average, pretty good on any sealed product. From my point of view, since it's so liquid, it moves so quick that you can compound that 28% over and over and over at week over week. So, and especially with the machines and everything, makes it so much quicker that you can you could turn a $50,000 investment, do 28% on it, and roll it into something else in a month, where your sell-through rate on all that stuff is probably like, in that month is probably like 60%, 70%. So you pretty much get all your capital back in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks from that. So I don't know. I think it's good. I would do it. I'm probably going to, because we're out of 40K stuff. And the good thing about all that, like the Universes Beyond stuff, is even like the basics people buy like a lot of all the time because they're unique. Unique art, and things like that. Like very good flavor. So it all sells. Even the tokens, everything from those kinds of products, like March of the Machine or any type of main set, other set like that. Like the basics from that really don't sell unless it's like Brothers War, where you get the retro stuff. Yeah. So My allocation for Fallout was so bad. So bad. I can't, the collectors, I cannot, I don't even think I could offer it to my patrons. I really can't. I ordered 400 boxes of collectors. I got allocated one master case of 24 boxes. So if you guys got in pre-orders early, you're good. I mean, not with me because I didn't pre-order it, but like through like Amazon. Hopefully you get it. I don't know. I mean, I doubt you're getting it. If like, I'm not a small account either. Like through my main distributor, you know, we did like 7 figures in total spend. So we got cut hard. Well, hopefully you didn't, you know, hopefully they fulfill it. They don't, you know, cancel it because I'd never been cut so hard on a Magic product. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I've ever been cut that hard on a Magic product. I don't think so. But the Commander decks, I got them all. I got everything. So they know what's going to sell and they know what doesn't sell anymore. People really don't care about collector boosters anymore. They really don't. Look at Carlos's Manor, whatever it is. I don't know. I know what the name of it is. I like calling it. I even have it when people buy packs in the store. It's Carlos's Manor, but it's just funny. They're like $170 a box on TCG Player. It's nuts. I'm sitting on, you know, over 100 boxes. Like that's a huge hit for me. But, you know, people don't see that. They're like, oh, they see the set now and they're like, wow, why would you order so much? It's like, yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know what's in it. I just know I have to have it because I have to provide it as a store, as, you know, the service I provide through Patreon. I have to have it. And if I don't, I don't. But people are like, oh, why would you order so much of that? Why would you do that? Yeah, you're saying that now, a week post-release. Like, of course. I hate that. I hate that, like, when people say that. Why would you order so much of that? Everyone knew. Everyone knew it was bad. Oh, yeah, they did. They did 3 months ago. They knew it. Everyone knew. Everyone knew it was bad 3 months ago. Okay. That, you know, like, everyone knew. Yeah, okay. Like, I don't know what else to say anymore. I've heard it every set. So, yeah. I'm sorry I don't have the foresight that you have, my friend. Someone's got those emails. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know, man. Everyone complains about let's say, oh, okay, trying to think what just came. Oh, MetaZoo. Everyone keeps telling me to make a video on MetaZoo, and I'm like, why? Like, everyone knew. After Nightfall, I stopped carrying the product just because of the mania that I saw about it. Like, it was, oh my God. It was so bad. There was absolutely zero local play anywhere. They just tried to do too much shit too quickly. Like, how is a brand new game going after these huge brands, paying all this shit to get these licenses, and they have zero local play or zero everything? Just, it was complete mania. Oh, my MetaZoo, there we go. I stopped carrying after Nightfall. My first ever negative review on my business, I think it was on Facebook, was from MetaZoo. Because when it came out, it was $270 a box, and I was charging $250. And he was like, "The creators are gonna hear about this one." Oh yeah? Why don't you tell them now? Why don't you tell them now? But I mean, all jokes aside, you know, I swear to God, I'm gonna get canceled one day for my mouth. But how come you didn't know to get? Yeah, right. How come? One Piece. Just order 1,000,000 cases of it. I mean, and this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen to a lot of stores. They're gonna the next One Piece set. People are gonna order 500 boxes of, and it's gonna be a garbage fire. This is how they get you every time. It's like every niche new card game that comes out is doing insane. I've seen it with Flesh and Blood. I've seen it with MetaZoo. I've seen it too many times to get burnt again on a new card game. This is the trend. You can't get it. You can't get it. You can't get it. Everyone wants it. Everyone wants it. Third set. Here comes the third set. I know One Piece has done more than the third set. Fourth set. Fifth set. Now it's printed to fucking high holy hell. Now you could get it and no one wants it. Why? Because you can actually get it now. So everyone's like, nah, no thanks. I'll go over here to this one. And then like, it's like I'm left over here like, but I have what you asked for. No, I don't want it. I'll go over here to this one. This one this game that I can't play because I can't get the cards. I'll go over here to this one. It's like, but what the fuck, man? I did what you asked. Yeah, so this next Lorcana set, I'm be honest with you, it's really heavily printed. That's the reason why I gave such a low price on the website. I want to be able to sell it, and I want to be able to sell it at a fair price where people get it, and they're like, you know what? Hey, it's $100 a box. I paid $115 maybe after the first time discount. I'm okay with that. And if it goes up to $150, $160, great for you. Great for the people that pre-ordered. I'm so happy for you guys. Like really, actually, genuinely. When I sell a product and it goes up in value, I sold it. I got my money back. I made a little bit. I'm happy. That's it. Can you do another video of opening up pre-release kits? Baldur's Gate. Oh yeah, we opened a lot of Baldur's Gate. Oh my God, we opened so much. We did. See, now with the Patreon, it's going to be a little tricky. We did that like before we even had Patreon. So, like, I would, of course, and that's another reason why we got the whole warehouse thing. Because, the Patreon was doing so well. We had so many people in it. And people were just genuinely happy, to be able to get some of the deals that we get. Like, we did the Doctor Who Commander decks. We did really well on that. When Lord of the Rings came out, the collector boosters of that, we got a decent allocation, so I was able to offer a lot to the patrons. And, I didn't up the price. Even when the boxes shot up to $400, they still paid. Sure, it was limited. I think I was doing a 6-box limit on that, but we were charging. I can go look right now. And I mean, what was I forget. I'm sure one of my older patrons might be here to, let's see, what was I? Oh, it's not here anymore. I must have deleted it. But anyway, we charge a good price. So, Tony, what's up, man? Yeah, everything's going good. How you doing? $269. And what were they? They were like $400. So, I mean, see, that's another thing. Like, I've been getting a lot of, the reason why I cap the Patreon and I open 1 or 2 spots maybe every month, not every month, every week, is because I was getting a lot of people that joined that were like streamers or whatnot people that are getting like Pokemon for $80 to $82 a box now. And when they see my prices, they're like, what the hell is this shit? I'm just like, you can get those prices right now for those products because no one wants them. Sure, yeah, I can probably offer some boxes at that price, but not always. So like, if you want the new hype thing at a good price, I'm your guy. If you want crap at low prices, I'm not your guy. Because like I just can't be bothered with stocking things that I lose money on that like people, I don't know, people don't get it. That the ability to be able to get something that will sell at a decent price is better than getting things that won't sell at a low price. Like it I don't know how else to say it, but that like that's how it is, man. Hey Rob, been watching you from the start and a store to myself. I had so many of the same hurdles and headaches you have had. Thank you, man. Thanks, Christian. I'm trying to stay strong. It's a fucking nightmare sometimes. But we're here. Everything's going good right now. I'm having a beer. One of my employees bought this for me. He just turned 21, so he's been on a beer buying kick. But yeah, so I don't know how else to explain that to people. Like, yeah, I could probably offer things for like the draft boosters, like, $89.99. I could offer them all day long for $89.99, just like Rudy does, and make money. Right now, I could do that. I could have been doing that for the past 6 months, but it's not a long-term thing. You can't offer that always because distributors run these deals every so often. Any draft booster I can get to you probably for $89.99 right now, just because distributors are selling them for $69 fucking dollars. So if I could buy a booster box for $69 and offer it to people for $89, that's a big profit margin. But I know it's not permanent, and I know it's not going to be forever. So I don't do it. But correct me if I'm wrong. Would you like an $89.99 draft booster box? I haven't ordered any yet. Any draft booster boxes I currently had in inventory are from when I bought them, whenever, and paid $90 a box, and I was selling for $89. For someone who wants to open their first place, what type of property would you suggest? Nothing below 1,200 square feet. You will outgrow it very fast. You definitely want something with a little bit of foot traffic. If I could do it again, I would pick a town with a younger demographic. The town I'm in is very much boomer heavy, so it's hard to have to rely on people coming from outside of town. But definitely something around 12 to 2. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't look at anything now that's under 2,200 square feet. But that's me now from my point of view. Something with a grocery store. That that would be good, but you're gonna pay top dollar for that. You can't be in a shopping center with a grocery store, with a flagship store, anything with a Dunkin' Donuts, with a big chain grocery store. You're paying $35 a square foot. You're gonna be, it's gonna be expensive. Anything off the beaten path, maybe in a shopping center that doesn't have any big flagship store. It probably is worth it, yes. But someone just starting out might not have, you know, the $20,000 security deposit you're going to need for something like that. Yeah, Target and Walmart's are kind of risky because, you know, they sell the same things you do, but you just got to provide a different experience. You know, people go to Target and Walmart, you know, they get those impulse items at the register, but you provide, you know, the expertise, the atmosphere, the vibe, the, you know, the game store experience, the smells. You know what I mean? But if I was to do it again over, I would have definitely picked a bigger spot and done my inventory different at the start. Because we just started doing, like, probably 2 months ago, separate inventories. We used to have everything integrated to TCG Player, even stuff that was like in the case on the floor, and it was just really, really hard pulling things for like orders in the morning. We used to get there like 9 in the morning just to pull orders. $1 per square foot? What? Well, yeah, you can get it, like, I can get it down to probably $5 a square foot, but I got to rent a 40,000 square foot place. You can get it down that low, but the smaller, the more bite-sized the space, the higher the the price per square foot gets. The bigger the space, the cheaper the price per square foot is. I can get it down to probably $3 or $4 a square foot, but I have to rent an Amazon fulfillment center. I mean, I wish I could, but I can't. Yeah. So that's what I would do. Nothing under 1200, especially if if you're still unsure about it. But if you're opening up a store, you're already sure about it, so I wouldn't really go with anything under 1500. Even that you're probably going to grow out of if, you know, if you're going to fulfill stuff there as well and not having another warehouse. Hey Rob, we are upgrading to a larger location every day for shelving. The store set in 5-row boxes. Oh, so it depends what you want to do. Is this going to be for customer use or for your use? If it's for your use, for pulling singles, the IKEA stuff that Mason from Cardinal Gaming, he made a video on it. Those white shelving units are really good. They're really expensive just because of the amount of shelves you have to buy, like 1,200 a unit. But if it's for like you and the staff pulling orders behind the counter where no customers can go, I'd recommend using those. What we're gonna upgrade to is we're getting those IKEA like white cube things. I did them behind the register and they look really nice, really clean, and they like really display products well. So I'm probably gonna do those throughout the store as well once I, get the time. So I gotta do all that shit. Yeah, I mean, I really wouldn't do industrial just because, like, it depends on your town. Sometimes industrial areas aren't zoned for retail. So the town really won't let you do it. At least over here. It's different everywhere. But yeah. Yeah, it sucks that like, they do that, but I could I'll post the link. I got you. That's actually the exact video that I followed when cuz he posted it and I was like, "Shit. Oh, right there in my For You."
Could potentially
There it is.
down the
Hold
road
on.
be
I don't know. You
an
probably
issue
hear it.
if you had
Stop.
maybe some lighter game.
All right. Copy. I got to sign in to chat. What? No. What? Oh, hold on. Let me go to this YouTube Studio. This is me live right now. Got it. That video. I hope it's the right one.
No.
Yeah, it's the right one. Okay. There's the video. So yeah, that's what those are the shelves. They're around 1,000 to 1,200 delivered if you don't have an IKEA by you. But they're worth it. We got 2 units and we use it for our eBay singles at the warehouse. And that's another thing I've been kind of doing. I would bark for Kamigawa draft at $89.99. Okay, hold on, let's see. I mean, listen, I'll put the order in right now if you want it. Let's see if they got it still. It changes every week. So last week it was. Let's see what we can get. We can get Crimson Vow. I could definitely get that for $89.99. Streets of New Capenna, $89.99. For you guys, like for patrons and stuff. I guarantee you Kamigawa isn't there because it's actually valuable. Nope, no Kamigawa. Nope. I see. That's what I mean. Like the good stuff you can't get. Yeah. No. It for a little bit, for a brief moment in time, like probably 2 weeks, I could have gotten it. Not anymore. That's what happens. AFR collectors, I could probably offer to everyone for like probably $115. Forgotten Realms collectors for the patrons. That's pretty good, considering that when they came out they were 176 or 77, whatever. But yeah, Warhammer 40K, I think that's the next thing. I'm gonna put out a post on Discord and see if like anyone's interested in getting that, because I could probably get it to you guys for like 144 per display. And there's like there's like probably 30 bucks, 35 bucks of margin on there if you open them. But the only thing that's bad with them is there's no like plane chase, there's no sample pack, so it's kind of like the value is the value. There's no like secret hidden value. Yeah, and also Brothers War is back up to its original price too. If you could only have one robot, which one would you buy? The Roka. Yeah, the Kamigawa had a good value considering that all the basic lands are like $1.50 to $2, like the full arts, and even $3. Some are even $5. It's a great set to open. You know, Wandering Emperor is still like a decent value card, I think. I don't know. Market moves so fast. It's so stupid sometimes too. But Kamigawa, yeah. Yeah, Wandering Emperor is still. Beseiju, yeah, it's the land cycle's great. Adawara. It's a really good set. Farewell. We got Fabled Mirror Breaker, Takanuma. Yeah, the land cycles. It's good. Yeah, Cybatch is great for sifting, it's just, you know, it lacks a little bit in alphabetizing. Jesus, I can't speak. Because, you know, the bins. It only has 13 bins. I mean, you can't really expect it to, you know, alphabetize the way the Roka could do, but it sifts like a motherfucker. Like it does freaking, it does work. Yeah, goblin tokens are like $8. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, $6.99 for a freaking, that's TCG Player low, $6.99. It's a $10 token. It's insane. Insane value. You know, if you can get it for cheap, don't pay 120, 130 for a Kamigawa draft box or set box and expect to, you know, come out ahead. But if you get them cheap enough, you know, wholesale, you could open it and make a little smidgen, a little bit. And that's pretty much what you do as a game store. Something comes out, you take a little cut, move it along. Take a little cut, move it along. Take trade-ins, make a bigger cut. Take a little cut, move it along. Take a little cut, move along. Lose half your money, move along. We all know those sets, but yeah. Into the Inklings. What's that going for? Yeah, pre-sale price is getting lower. 133 on TCG Player. I still think that's a little too high for it. Jesus Christ. There's people that have a lot of stock on TCG Player. I really don't know why you would sell booster boxes through TCG Player. I still don't know why. It's just not worth it, the amount that they take. Even eBay, I don't know why these game stores do it. Like Cataclysm Games, always has great prices, the best, lowest prices. And they sell on eBay and TCG Player, but like, I don't know why. I don't know why you want to make $1 a box or lose $4 a box. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it because, you know, taking the L's along the way sets you up for the big wins along the way, but like, it's been L's for so long that like it's not good. Not good to take L's that many times. I mean, we've all taken our lumps, especially me. Commander Masters, Ravnica Remastered. What else? I don't know. All these. I have 2 freaking shelves full of Lorcana starter decks. I mean, they sell. I'm not gonna lie. They do really well on eBay. We've sold probably over like 100 units of like starter decks, more than that. But it's shitty because on the Floodborne stuff we lose money. If I sell Floodborne on eBay, the starter decks, I lose money. 100% lose money. If I sell first chapter starter decks, I make money. I make decent money. So it's like you have to lose money to make money in this industry. It's so weird. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much how I started, man. I would do 2 cases a week by hand. That was my limit while running the store and working full time. And I would just pick a few cases, open them up. Because 2 cases, I could. This was the theory when I first opened the game theory. I could move those 2 cases of singles in that week normally to my player base, the higher end singles, like the $5 plus, and anything lower than that, I just not $5. Was it $5? No, $2 and up. I would make a binder, you know, whatever, and they would buy them, and anything under that would just get blown out on TCG Player Direct, and that's really like what I did. And out of 2 cases, I remember like, you know, all the little crappy bulk cards, I made back an extra $300, and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty good. considering, I made back everything and made a little bit on the singles, and this guy traded in this for this, and I made a little bit of that, blah, blah, blah. That's how it works. I mean, that's how it works. You got to have the singles in your inventory to, get people to trade in stuff. But we opened the door with like $600 in singles, so it was like crazy. We had nothing. What would your recommendation be for selling bulk? We are doing a floor of 20 cents. Would you just list penny cards? No, I don't do that. I don't list penny cards for 20 cents. So what we do is, since we have the machines and stuff like that, we do a pre-sift, and anything under 10 cents, we don't list. We, bulk out, do the bulk stuff with it, whatever it is. Make collections, do lots, whatever. It ends up just building up, and we don't do anything with it for a while. And anything, 10 cents and over, we have a floor price of 15 cents. So if it's a 10-cent card, we still list it for 15 cents. And, people are much more likely to buy a 10-cent card for 15 cents than a penny card for 15 cents. And the penny cards really, really have low sales value. So it would just build up to an insane amount. We, in our small little warehouse where we were above the store, we started to get to around 300,000 cards, 400,000 cards, and it was like half of it, more than half of it was like things under 5 cents. And I was like, this ain't gonna work. So we had to completely remove all of our singles from TCG Player, and I re-sifted everything, and now we're down to like 147,000 cards. And now with the new thing where we're doing the 10 cents and under just get liquidated, kind of. What if you're brand new just starting, no machines, like 10 to 15K cards in inventory? Well, that's a great start. That's a great start. 15K cards in inventory. I thought you meant $15,000 worth of cards in inventory. It depends, on the card values, but since you have a pretty good start, you just got to get people in the door. Depends what you want to do, because some people just want to do a local scene. They don't want to deal with all the selling online, the headache, because I get it. It's a rat race. What's next? What are we selling next? What are we opening next? It's taxing. I'm always on the computer. I'm always working nonstop, looking for deals, looking for things to get, looking for things, because I'm not just shopping for myself. I'm shopping for the Patreon. I'm shopping for everybody. So I'm always trying to secure different deals. It's hard right now with getting things that can make a little bit of a margin, especially booster boxes, because the booster box price is just so wonky and so, it's not in a good place. And sure, I know, I understand what people think, what like players think, where you shouldn't be able to make money opening a box and selling cards, but that's a lot of the times that's how we do make money, so we need to do that. But neither here nor there. There will come a point in time where like you'll be able to make margin on a sealed box, but right now it's hard. The last box I was able to make money on was it Boulder's Gate? It might have been Boulder's Gate. No, Jumpstart 2022. That was the last booster box that you were able to make good margins on opening. But it was a freaking nightmare to sort because it's like a 900 card set list. Game Master, what's up, man? How you doing? It was just a nightmare to sort, even with machines. even with machines. If I just, because something I used to do back in the day is I used to just open packs and feed it right into the Roca, straight from the pack. Boom, open the pack, put it in the Roca. I did that with Jumpstart, and it took 4 hours to do 1,000 card sort because of the amount of different cards and like, you know, they just did different cards in the set. It's like a 900 card set. So, if I were to do it again, yeah, I wouldn't do that. And Boulder's Gate. But the first jump start came double sealed. The second jump start didn't come double sealed until the second print run. And then they started double sealing it from, I think it was from Belgium, I'm not sure. But if you got cases from there, you were just fucked. You're like, oh my God, it wasn't even like worth it. It took so much longer. Well, I mean, of course, buying it outright would be better. Do you think buying it outright is better than leasing it? Of course, buying it outright would be better. Of course. Not everyone has, 25 grand to lay out for a machine. I didn't. I leased it for 6 months. I leased it, and after 6 months, I bought it because I seen the value in it. So during that 6 months, I was like, okay, let me save, let me put away, however much I got to, or get someone to help me or whatever. And I bought it after 6 months. Oh yeah, Boulder's Gate is so good. Boulder's Gate is so good. That's something we did so well on Boulder's Gate. Not at the beginning, of course, because I paid, I forget, for the collectors we paid on release, I think it was $226 per box. I mean, use equipment financing type loan. Nah, I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I never really, I don't like taking loans out, any type of loans. I mean, of course, we use credit. I use credit cards. We all use it, Right now, I think my Amex balance is like $140,000 that I gotta pay. It's just but we have it to pay it off, so it's like, might as well get the points. Anyway, I wouldn't take a conventional loan out, like a interest rate loan on something. Like, I wouldn't, just because I hate paying interest. I hate paying. It's like, I know, leasing it for 6 months, you're paying $600 in interest a month, and for 6 months, and that's expensive. But it'll kick your ass into gear because you want to test it out. You know what I mean? You don't want to just buy it outright and you're like, well, this really doesn't work for my operation. I'm not getting the value out of it. Now I just laid out $25,000, so I'm screwed. You lease it, you get to test it for 6 months. You get to see if you like it, see if it works for you. And if it doesn't work for you at the end of 6 months, you had a machine for a little bit, you used it, you got some value out of it, and now it goes back. Whether the latter of it is you took out a loan for $25,000, you paid this machine off, now you have to pay this loan off for $25,000 for however many years, and you have to do it. Whereas one, you're kind of safe because it goes back in 6 months if you don't like it. Yeah, we use credit like everything. Everything's on credit. But You know, it's just how this business operates. I know some stores they do like COD, they do chat, they do ACH, they do, you know, sometimes you know we can get set up for terms. We have terms, uh, where you know terms is 30-day terms where we could pay for stuff. Not really. It's not really terms because you have to. It's weird how they do it. Have you seen the Magic Sorter sorting machine? Yeah, it's very slow, very limited. It's cheap, so it's very appealing to the general public, but it definitely has a scalability issue. You can't really go as hard as you know you could with the Roka with a TCG machine because it's so slow. Hey, Ashen Wings, what's up, man? You still playing Flesh and Blood? I haven't watched many of your videos lately. How's that going? Stress is starting to settle down. Yeah, I'm sitting down. Hey, Carlos, what's up, man? I haven't seen you at the store in a while. How you doing? Armando, what's up, man? Yeah, for a hobbyist, 25,000. Yeah, I don't expect any hobbyist to lay out 25 grand for a sorter. No way. Is it worth it to go into TCG Player Pro? I plan on eventually moving into Binder POS. The two coexist? No, they cannot. You would need a completely separate TCG Player account for Binder. I mean, Binder right now is very much set up for online stores only. Like you can do online only. It's probably better for online only. Yeah, I mean, I have no hands-on experience with Magic Sorter, but I know a few stores that do have them, and they, you know, you would have to buy like 6 or 7 Magic Sorters to do the work of one Roka, and it's like, why would I do that when I could buy one Roka? Or the side batch can, you know, it's just, I don't know. Here's my rule. This is literally how I live my life. Buy nice or buy twice. That's literally, like, I've said it like 30 times this past week. Like, you can't really, when it comes to your business, I get it. You know, you want to save money here and there, but you lose a lot of dollars, you know. I said this like so many times, it's cringy now. But like you lose a lot of dollars like saving pennies. Like just if you want something nice, you gotta buy something nice. That's just, you know, how it is. Chasing money and trying to work my butt off to make my business happen. Just like, oh, awesome, Carlos. Shit, yeah. Been playing Flesh and Blood still. Heavy Hitters has been a banger of a set for people, it seems. Some stores are having issues keeping the product on the shelves. Damn. That is definitely... And I bet you now, since I stopped carrying the product back in... I think it was Outsiders. I forget. But no one wanted it for such a long time. I bet you now I'll have people calling the store. This is a bread tie, by the way, I've been playing with. I bet you now people call the store asking for it because no one has it, or people, it's hard to get. That's how the world works, man. That's how it works. Penny wise, pound foolish. There we go. Yeah, exactly. You know, and if like, you know, the TCG machine... not TCG machine, the Magic Sorter, whatever it is, you know, is more in your budget, in your price range, then I wouldn't even buy it because I really wouldn't. It just has it has dependability issues. And there is a store, I think, that reached out to me that manufactures and sells them and repairs them. And they're US based, but they're the only place that you can get like parts and replacements for that machine. I'm pretty sure. I forget. How many cards does a Roka sort per hour? It's around like 800 to 900 cards per hour, fully alphabetized by set. About 1,000 cards. Yeah, about 1,000 cards an hour. You know, it depends what you're doing. If you're just sifting, it's quicker. If you're doing a full set sort with like a million different sets in it, it's like absolute bulk, and you know you just want to sort it by set. But it's extremely accurate. They've done a lot with the software recently. What I've noticed, it used to be like 90%, 95% accurate. Now I would say it's 99% accurate, especially now that they redid the software with advanced recognition capability. So you can like set, like let's say you know in this bulk it's just 2 sets, Jumpstart 2022 and Boulder's Gate. So you know change the settings, boop, 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 boop. It just has Boulder's Gate and Jumpstart 2022. So the library of cards that it's going to scan is a lot smaller, so it'll be like so much faster. Yeah, 3 to 4 times faster than Magic Sword or A to Z. Yeah, I mean yeah. I'd probably say it's even faster than that. It's probably 5 or 6 times, just because I've seen the Magic Sorter work, and like I get impatient when I see it. I'm like, all right, come on, let's go. All right, you got it. Come on, put it to that. Like I'm like, come on, let's go. Like I feel I could sort like 10 times faster than the machine. So if I think I could sort faster than it, I'm not buying it. I'm like, okay, pick it up. You got it. You got it. Shake it off. Come on. Like, I can't. But then again, I can't design a machine that does that, so I shouldn't talk. But I know I can get a faster one, so I'm going to get a faster one. Average of 250 to 350 per hour. Yeah, it's way too slow for the amount of volume I want to do. It's way too slow. I'm thinking about getting another Roka too. Thinking about getting the Roka Max. I'm trying to find a sorter for Yu-Gi-Oh, but Roka is out of my budget. I'm trying to find a scanner method like TCG Bulking is working right now using Quick List. Yeah, it's tough for Yu-Gi-Oh because right now the only real thing on the market is I think Magic Sorter might have an attachment. They might have an attachment. I'm not sure. You might have to look into that. But how much is oh sorry, I missed that. How much is the side batch? You can't buy it as of yet. I've heard some rumblings that they might make it available to purchase in the next few months, but as of right now you can't buy it. It's lease only, and it's $1,200 a month. Well, at my rate. You can get it for as low as $600 a month if you only sort 100,000 cards or less. But since we sort more than 100,000 cards in a month, it's $1,200 a month. It's expensive. I mean, it's expensive to run a business. I try and tell people that, and when I tell them how much I spend on certain things, but for the amount of card, like let me go through what I've sorted so far this month, 11 days in. Now this is just on the side batch. So cards sorted this month, 407,000. It's the 11th. Yeah. So, you know, it's a lot of cards. What's the break point for a Roka? 40K a year. What's the break point for a Roka? Hey, just saw more slots were added for unlimited access. No, the only thing I shut down was the $15 slot, just because for a like cost basis, it just didn't make sense anymore. Because like if a $15 patron would order something and they're from California or wherever, I would lose money. So like I shut that down. Now it's unlimited only, and I will open unlimited slots periodically throughout the week, maybe one, maybe two, and you know people just gotta look. I really don't advertise when I open it. I just do it, and it's usually like I usually do it at night before I go to bed or something, and usually by the morning, it's full again. You know, every so often someone will join, order something, then cancel their membership. It is what it is. It happens all the time. It's funny to me because like I strategically make the prices to the point where like if you do that, it's not worth it to do it. Like maybe you'll save like $5 if you just did it off this like secondary market. So I'm like, what was the purpose of that? Like you saved $5? It doesn't make sense to me. But every so often, a spot will open up, throughout the week. Someone will cancel, someone will not re-up, payment will get declined, blah, blah, blah. And then, Patreon will like purge them off the platform. But it takes a while for that to happen. After watching a lot of your stuff, I've decided if I'm ever looking to make this a business for me, I just start with online sales first and move there. Yeah, I mean, I'd say the success of my business is me having an e-commerce background to begin with. I probably would have been closed the first 6 to 8 months if I did not do that, or year. I'll be completely honest with you. Yeah, for sure. And the thing that really grew the business to begin with was bulk. Pokemon bulk. I was the only place in New Jersey where you can sell your Pokemon bulk. No one bought it. No one bought it. And I was paying 2 cents a card at the time. This was right like at the end of COVID. I was paying 2 cents a card for commons and uncommons, rares, reverses, and hollows, anything like that. I was paying 7 cents each. 8 cents each, I'm sorry. It was crazy at that point. Now you can't get that rate. It's like 50% of what it was. It's crazy. Do you provide a list of patrons of what's available to purchase each week, month? Yeah, no, I don't. It's a website. It's invite only, and it's protected. You can't really see it. I just do that just to. I mean, if one of my patrons want to share it, I don't care. But I have had so many like DMs of people wanting a spreadsheet of what I offer, and I just don't do that. It's its own standalone website. You could get to it. It's RNG-Distribution.com, but you won't be able to see any prices. Like any new release Magic product, the next play boosters, I'll probably be able to offer it cheaper because I think I was offering it for $124.99. I'll probably be able to do like $122 for the next one, just because it was a new product, so the distributor didn't have final pricing set in until like the day of. But I know right now play boosters of the new set are like 117 on TCG Player, but that's this set. it's not performing well, and it is what it is. It happens. But if it went the other way and the boxes were 140, 150, they would still be 122 to 124, 120, wherever we're going to land on the next one. I got to figure out the margins. But, you know, we also do like any type of Fallout collectors. No, I would not be able to offer that, even for the patrons. I got cut like you would not believe. I ordered 400, I got 24. You love doing bulk sales, picking up collections. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Like, it's fun, the mystery of it. I love buying bulk. I really do. You get those once in a lifetime bulk purchases of someone who just like wants to get rid of their crap or doesn't know what's in it, or, you know, listen, it happens all the time. Before I opened a store, people used to leave $10, $15, $20 cards in bulk, sell it to me. And I remember I made a video once of going through bulk, and there was like a bunch of good shit in it. And people were like yelling at me that it was in bulk. Like, I didn't tell them to sell it to me. I didn't break into their home and take their bulk and leave money on the table. I'm not the bulk fairy. Like, they came into my store and said it's bulk. What am I going to do? Armando, it ain't looking good, brother. I'm telling you right now. Probably not. I'm going to tell you straight up. If you paid for it already, maybe you might get it. But if you didn't pay for it yet, and like, you know, you put in for something, you're probably not getting it. How do I keep myself with different games? What's going on? I don't. I really don't. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, you know, all those seedy forums. Yeah, make a Facebook Marketplace post, little ad. You can even do Instagram and like boost a post, a local post. It's so easy. It's really so easy. Believe me, people want to get rid of it. You might have to pay a little bit higher, you know, because of the brick and mortar, you know, the convenience of just walking in. I buy everything. I buy it all. I'm able to pay, you know, $5 per 1,000. That's, you know, the average. It's on the low end of average. You know, if you're making a Facebook post, something like that, people are going to expect, especially if you're sharing it like on these Magic groups and stuff like that, $7 to $8 per 1,000. But even there, you can, you know, there's some margin on there. Bulk Fairy would be a great business name. It would be. Yeah, yeah, there you go. $1 million idea, Bulk Fairy. Create like a Shopify or not a Shopify, just like a website page and promote it, and there you go. It stunks. But, yeah. It is time consuming, but, you know. I bought about 10K cards from someone who was just looking to sell. They're happy to pay for their wedding. I bought it from them for what they wanted, end up 15x profit. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, you could do that with bulk. 15 times profit, totally within the realm of buying bulk. 100%. But what people don't see, like when I do the Alpha Quest videos and people see me sort through 10,000 cards and make $600 or $700, and I'm like, I paid $50 for this, and I just pulled out $600 worth of cards. People are like, you should be ashamed of yourself. You made money? And I'm like, it was bulk. They traded it in. It could have been 10,000 lands for all I knew. I buy it sight unseen. It's not my fault and not my, you know, responsibility to go through someone's bulk and tell them what things are worth. They said it was bulk. I bought it as bulk. Like, it's okay to make money, But once you tie money and profit into someone else's hobby, that's when people get angry at you. I don't know why. It's the only hobby in existence where you can buy something, use it, get an immense amount of value out of it, and sell it and potentially make more money than when you bought it. And the time-consuming nature of selling bulk is crazy. And people still get angry. I don't know, it's just weird to me. Like, one of my hobbies was, building cars, racing cars. There was 0% chance you were ever making any type of money or even making back half of you bought a part. If you took it out of the fucking box, it lost half of its value. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. What am I drinking? Endinger? Oktoberfest? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. Cars, you say? Yeah. Nothing, no import stuff. American cars like Mustangs and Camaros. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like when you go to you go fishing. That's a hobby. Like no one's mad at the bait shop for making money. I don't know. It's I don't know, man. But you know what is weird? That same breath can't be said about the sports card market. Because when a product comes out and it goes crazy up in value and it's $1,200 market price, and I paid, let's say, $150 for it. Like, people automatically in their mind, they refer to the market price as the retail price of the product. They're like, oh, $1,200? That's retail? Wow. They don't say MSRP, they say retail because that technically is the retail price for it now. That's what people are selling it for. That's what people are buying it for. So that is the retail price. But when you go into trading card games, it's different because I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's weird to me. It's weird to me. I don't know. I don't know what the disconnect is between the different people or... Yeah, but that's the thing, like... I don't know, the scalping, just the name is... It's not... People use it loosely. It's not... I don't think they know what the word means. They're just saying it. Greedo, what's up, man? Said it before. I'll say it again. Thanks for the info. No problem, man. I try. At what order value do you typically include tracking on shipping? Want to avoid potential scams? Well, when you're new, you're gonna get scammed. People actually look for sellers with low sales numbers to scam because they know you're inexperienced. I've opened 3 separate TCG player accounts, and they've all started with 0 sales. And I've never gotten more, not received claims in a store on the first 1,000 sales. It's always, 100% of the time, always your first 1,000 sales, it's very high probability of you getting a scam. Once you're up there, you get, you have, 25,000, 10,000 plus sales. It gets less and less likely because you're an experienced seller. You know how to handle things. You know what to do. But right now, we don't put tracking on orders. We try to do 25 and over normally gets tracking now for us. It depends. It depends on the size. If it's one card, it depends where it's going. It also depends if it's a repeat customer. It depends on a lot of things. There's a lot of things that go into place. I don't know if that answered the question. It kind of didn't. But I would say where you're at, $20 and over, track it. Do I carry Japanese Pokemon cards? No, not really. There really hasn't been a local demand for it, so I really didn't carry it. And, now it's like kind of... I had a hard enough time getting English stuff. So that was my priority. I'm not going to be chasing and tying up money on Japanese stuff when I could barely get the American stuff, the English stuff. Yeah, $30 too. It depends. $30. If it's a repeat customer and I know them, 30, 35 even. Sometimes I even do 40. If it's like a guy who's ordered from me 40 times, like I know the name. Like I'm like, if I can recognize your name from my TCG player orders, you ain't getting tracking if it's a $40 and under order. And they're okay with it because we have a relationship and they buy from me frequently. The amount of volume we do, if I know your name, I'm not tracking it. But that's something that comes with experience, And from selling a lot and doing a lot, And, if they reach out and they didn't get it, I'm going to believe them. What's up? Never Shop Alone. How you doing? Oh, yeah, there you go. Those are two names. Yeah. And actually, I've had them. They've reached out to me, and they're like, "Listen, I order frequently. You can wait like 2 or 3 days, and ship them all together." I'm like, "Okay," and I just leave it there. It sits, and they'll do another order, and then they'll do another order, and then once they get like 3 or 4 orders, then I ship it. If it's a name I've never seen before, I include free holo with purchase. Do you have a Mox Alpha code, or was that a meme? No, I do. I really do, yeah. RNG-Gamez at checkout will save you 15%. I do get a kickback on it, so just letting you know. Running close to a stream. Am I? Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Whoops. Now that you said that, probably now I'm going to stop. I haven't streamed in a while, so I've just been talking. But 50 plus viewers for the whole duration. That's really cool. It's great. I remember streaming on Twitch. I used to stream to like 2 people, and one was me. And maybe one was my wife. Super Bowl? No, I don't watch sports. Right, kickback? How dare you make money? Kill him! Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so my whole plan tonight was, my bad, guys. Oh, sorry. Jesus Christ. Just wants to know if people watching the sport. You guys watching the sports game tonight? So, my whole plan with tonight was I was going to like do box breaks for people. But now that we got to talking for 2 hours, I can't do that. So I was going to do Markov Manor for like $180 a box, and I'll open it for you on stream. and there you go, out the door, $190. I forget whatever it is on Patreon. 194, one shipped, opened, community driven, or was it 184? I forget. I was gonna do market price on TCG Player for anyone who wanted to do it, but now it's too late. Or 170, I forget. Whatever the market price is on TCG Player. But now I've been streaming for 2 hours talking. Yeah, you mean the Taylor Swift concert tonight? That's what you mean, right? It's so funny that, like, this guy gets to the Super Bowl and, like, this guy, like, he's nothing. It's crazy. They get to the Super Bowl and, like, everyone is more interested in what Taylor Swift has to say. It's like 45 a square foot by you. Jesus Christ. You're way behind. You're like an hour behind. That's criminal. Where, do you live in like New York City or LA? I know you won't respond in an hour, but we'll catch up later. I'm glad I found your channel by looking up videos on how to ship 40 cards in plain white envelope. Well, we could ship 50 cards in a plain white envelope. I did one better. I did 10 better. Oh, Brooklyn. Oh, Jesus Christ. You ain't... It ain't worth it, brother, over there. I'm telling you. I mean, I was born in Brooklyn. I lived there for the first 10 years of my life. And... yeah. Get out. You ever heard of Old Bridge? Yeah, Old Bridge, New Jersey. Yeah, I've heard of it. I've been there. I'm scared of flip products with a lot of foils because of the old... You're scared to flip product... Oh, with a lot of foils because... No, it's not something I worry about at all. It's gotten so common that people are just used to it. I know, but like, here's the thing with the demographic in Brooklyn. Are they, you know, is there a demand for it? There might be a reason why there, you know, there isn't that there anymore. There might, you know, it might be a reason. People, I know me personally. If I lived in Brooklyn, I ain't leaving the house. The stress to own a car in Brooklyn is astronomical. It's like, oh, what's today, Thursday? Which side of the street do I park on? Oh, street sweeping? What's going on? Where do I go? What do I do? I got to work today, but I got to move the car. It's like you have to, like, to own a car in that, like, area, you have to, like, live at home and work at home. Actually, Hex & Co. is doing well in New York. Yeah. There's going to be, you know... I mean, if you're from there and you want to do it and you find a cheap spot, it's going to have to be small. That's the thing. You know? Right. You got rid of the car 20 years ago. See? That's the thing. Like, it's so stressful. I used to be an EMT, and when I used to have to, so we used to have to work in Brooklyn sometimes. Like, just driving to Brooklyn to find a parking spot, it was so stressful. I used to have to get to work an hour and a half early to try and find a parking spot. It was like, it was crazy. I'm like, how do people live like this? I guess you're used to it. So, you know, me coming from, you know, I live in New Jersey now, but, you know, I lived in Staten Island for a number of years too. You know, we have our own driveway. There's no like alternate side parking. There's no street sweeping. There's none of that. It's just, here's, you park here. And you have 500 other places you could park. And you have a garage. And you have a driveway you could fit 7 cars in. I just couldn't do it. It wasn't for me. It's for a specific person, you know? It just wasn't for me. Yeah, and I guess, you know, you really don't need a car in Brooklyn and New York because, you know, the subway system's so good that it's like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, my cousin, he lives in Brooklyn still, and he doesn't have a car. Just doesn't have a car. I'm like, how do you get places? He's like, it's just, you know, you just drive. You don't have to drive. You just. I'm like, yeah, you're right, I guess. Your allocations on Pokemon going up because of how many stores went out of business with COVID? No, I would say it was really hard getting Pokemon. It's still like, did we get cut? No, we didn't get cut. Up until recently, my allocations have always gotten like allocated down or cut just because of, you know, Magic was my main focus. So I wasn't spending any money in, sorry, I'm eating something. So I wasn't like spending a lot of money in that category to build the allocation. Listen, New York is great. It just wasn't for me. I just can't. I'm not about that like hustle and that. I don't know. It's just everyone's on top of each other. Then again, I was really young when I moved, so going back now, when I grew up with so much space, it's a lot different. If I grew up there, I'd be used to it, you know, and it'd be fine. But you know, I moved out of Brooklyn when I was 10 years old. I barely remember it. Yeah. I used to go to this pizza place. What was it Avenue J? It was DeFara's. I think it was Avenue J. When I was in EMT, and also, well, Spumoni Gardens, obviously. That was like a staple. But DeFara's old man used to make the pizza. It was so good. It was like an hour or two wait. It was the best pizza I've ever had in my life. Ever. To this day, still. I don't think there'll ever be a pizza that I'll eat that will be better than that. I don't care what you say. I really don't. Are new stores in 2024 able to still get distributors, or is it still tough even for brick and mortar? No, if you have a brick and mortar, you're getting a distributor. If you open a game store, you're getting a distributor. Hey, what's up, Hannah? J is not far from where I'm at. Yeah, it's like I think it's Avenue J. Let me look. There we go. Yeah, Avenue J. DeFara Pizza. Yeah, 1424 Avenue J. It's a small little spot. It's so good, man. Have I had DeLucas in rare? No, I haven't. Dude, I don't want to hear it. This place that I'm talking about, you ain't gonna beat it. I've had so much pizza. So much. Look at me. I mean, I used to be a lot bigger. But I've eaten a lot of pizza. Plainfield's not too far. Plainfields? They must have good pizza there. Oh, you mean where I'm from? Not really, man. Like, not really. Not as good as I've had. Like, I've had the best. Like, anything, it doesn't wet the whistle. Not pizza related. Someone wants to sell you their collection. What question should you ask? What should you look for? If someone walks into my store with a whole collection, I tell them to use the buy list. Because I don't have time to go through it. Like we're running a small operation. So we have like one person at checkout. So if someone comes in with a huge collection, I can't give them a, adequate number that's fair for both of us. Well, more fair for them. Because if they come in with a whole collection and they want a price there and now, I'm going low because I don't have the time to go through it and like price every card. So I'm going to flip through and price out the heavy hitters. And what I do is like I'll buy the heavy hitters at market value. Like it's a $100 card, they're getting $100 for that card. That card's $100, they're getting $100 for that card. Everything else that's kind of fluff, I don't even add in. I'm like, I'll give you $200 for the whole collection. Now, if I sell those 2 cards, I break even. The rest is my profit. But of course, if there's $20 cards in there, I'm gonna put that into the equation as well. But majority of the times people come in with collections, there's gonna be 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 big cards, and the rest is just fluff. So we make money off the fluff. Like, fluffernutters. Ever have a fluffernutter? That's my buying strategy. The fluffernutter buying strategy. Best planes several years in a row. That's what I judge a pizza place on. Their plain slice, basically. But I'll have to check it out. Can't find any good pizza in Atlanta. I miss Jersey pizza. I'd never been to Atlanta, but I'm going to assume they don't have good pizza. Growing up in BK, you definitely get spoiled as far as pizza. Yeah, even in Staten Island. Like, I grew up in Staten Island. Well, I was born in Brooklyn, moved to Staten Island, grew up in Staten Island. It's really good pizza there, too. Like, really good. But not as good as what I've had at the Farrows on AWJ. I'm just going to say that right now. If you were able to drop 5 figures on orders as an e-commerce site, would it be possible to get a distributor? Yes, it would, but probably not 5 figures. They're probably going to want to see you. You got to pitch yourself. That's the thing. Like, you got to put in the work. You have to grow a following. You have to show them money. They're not going to work with you if you're not, and I know it's hard because how the hell do I make money if I can't get the product? It's a freaking conundrum, and I'll never understand it. But it's just what you got to. I don't know how you do it. There's people that do it. They'll work with another card store until they get kind of like, you join my Patreon. I'm not pushing it because I don't think there's any spots left. But like, people do it. They'll start a Shopify. They'll stream on Twitch, on whatnot, and they'll make a little bit. but they'll do a lot of volume, build a following, build a name for themselves, build a presence, and you can then contact the distributors and plead your case. Be like, I'm an online only store. I know you don't accept it, but we're doing, we're growing, 50% month over month. We're doing X amount in revenue, and we're looking to get open a wholesale account with you guys. Looking for you guys to be our main distributor. We spend X amount on this monthly, whether it's 30, 40,000 a month at X location. It could be with me, it could be with another website, and we're looking to open a more direct line of ordering through you guys. Is that something you can help us with? And now, you left the ball in their court, and they see, 40, 50,000 a month. They're like, oh, all right. It's, it's not, because during COVID, the reason why they did it is because every Joe Schmo with an LLC, Steve's Haircut and Crab Shack was getting wholesale accounts for Pokemon cards. Like, they said, no, not anymore. No butcher shops are getting Pokemon cards from us. So that's why they did that. Now they're getting a little bit more lax with, the thing with the opening up wholesale accounts if you don't have a brick and mortar. They're getting a little bit loose with that. So contact them. If you're pushing some weight, contact them. Yeah, social media. Can I show a distributor teach players sales? I mean, they're not going to want to see it. They're going to take your word for it, and they're going to look into you as a seller. Like, they want to see a website, an actual physical website, not your eBay, not TCG. You could add that in, be like, I have 50,000 sales on TCG Player. We do this, we do that, You could add that in, but what they really want to see is like a actual presence, online presence. Whether it's through a actual physical website or a like Instagram or TikTok or whatnot. They want to see that. And there's only a few distributors that will even entertain that. You can't go to the really big ones like Alliance, GTS. They'll just auto cancel you. Maybe like, I know Southern Hobby is my main distributor, is a little lax on that. If you have a big enough presence, they will give you a wholesale account. Sounds like my accounting degree that wants relative work experience first before. Yeah. Basically. Yeah. Oh, we're looking for people with 5 years of experience for his entry-level job. But it's entry-level. Yeah. I don't know. It's so weird. I know. If you lease a small warehouse industrial space, that counts as brick and mortar for distributor purposes? No. At first, no. It's so weird. They don't tell you this. Like, this is not something you like. They'll tell you. But you need the retail spot first. Then, of course, if you build up your account and you push product, you get it going. You can then just go to a warehouse only industrial area, and they won't, revoke your account. But like me right now, I could go to online only and still have the same buying power, same everything, same everything. Business as usual. Having a website is great. I'm actually learning HTML, CSS, do it myself one day. Nice. Yeah, I'm so bad with the website. I just redid it, but it's like I wanted to do it over again. I have found dual distributor companies that you could start with their sister company and build a rep with. Yeah. We do that. I'm not sure. There's like Mad Al. There's all these smaller ones that I don't do business with. How often do you keep up with market in your LGS? Just seeing cards change overnight, but stores don't keep track of pricing in cases and bins. I use Binder POS. They reprice for me twice a day, so I don't have to worry about that. But they also take a 2% commission on all online sales, and it's $100 a month. But I gotta use the bathroom. Be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Back. What I miss? What made you decide to make Magic a main focus over Pokemon? Just my interaction with the game. I played for a very long time. It was, my main game that I played and loved since I'm a kid. I started playing in probably 2001. No, earlier than that. Maybe 99. I forget, but it's been a while. I'm 38. I'm old. So I played for a very long time, and I loved the game. So that's why Magic became my main focus. Yo, what's up? What's up, Moonshot? I don't know if Lance, do you control the YouTube? I would say what's up, Lance, but I'm not sure if you control it. The stores in my area just use TCG for pricing. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a nightmare. I don't know. I like it done for me. I can't. Yeah, what's up, Lance? All right. How we doing? Pretty much, I bought everything you recommended. I don't know if you probably seen the stream since then. I got the overhead thing going. You could see my keyboard. I could do the thing, like that. The new space, I love it, man. It's great. it's gonna take some time to, like, you know, get fully acclimated into, like, you know, everything with the, you know, getting back into doing all the bulk. I do want to do some, like, rip and ships, kind of like what you guys do, but not really. Like, I don't want to do it at that scale. I just want to, you know, open some boxes for patrons here and there, you know, and just do this, shoot the shit, talk with people. This is like, you know, I have an hour or two on a Sunday, hop on, maybe play a game or two with some people. But, you know, it's going to take some time to get fully into the swing of things. We really, like, hit the ground running with all of our bulk and stuff. Yeah, man. You could definitely, I'm at your disposal whenever you want to talk. Um, there's so much to it. It's not just someone, not just selling on TCG Player. There's so much to it. But yeah, whenever you want, let me know. I've applied for Pro on TCG and was wondering if directing traffic to the individual Pro website from an established Facebook page is not a horrible way to generate traffic. I don't know. In the end, people are always going to go with the best deal. Doing that, you're just going to incite people to criticize your pricing if you're even a millipenny above market. But yeah, it could be. But even with me, with the store, I get very minimal traffic to the TCG Player Pro website. The reason we use TCG Player Pro is for their pricing, like their mass price and stuff like that. But if you're really good with Excel, you can mass price yourself. Oh yeah, no problem, Lance. Yeah, you can reach out. Well, Mondays are my best time to do something. So if you want to talk on a Monday, let me know. Or Sundays, like this time. Lorcana singles moving great. I often move them locally before listing online. Yeah, Lorcana has been doing great because no one has the singles. Like, all the stores don't really do it. How do you know if TCG or Direct is right for me compared to Pro? So Direct, you know, the sales volume with Direct is astronomical. It's so, like, how do I, like, on average, I don't even know how to put it into words. Like, if you're just selling, like, it's hard to explain. Like, for, like, the floor price thing that I kind of been recommending. Am I watching the Super Bowl today? No, not today. I don't watch sports. I'm not a sports guy. So for, like, if you have a price floor of like 25 cents and you're just chugging along doing stuff and you have a small inventory, I don't recommend it, just because you're not going to be able to push the volume a person like me could do, or like someone who is really putting a lot of time into it. Like, once you get to around like 50, 60, 70,000 cards in inventory, and you could replenish that, you know, daily, like putting 1,000 to maybe even like 5,000 cards in your inventory every day or week, I don't recommend doing Direct, because the sales velocity on the 25-cent to $5 cards is so crazy. It's so, like, you'll list it, gone right away, just gone. It sells so quickly, so fast. ChatGPT wrote me a program that's basically is mass price with, what the fuck? Really? Give me that. I need that. Hey Rob, have you had a chance to run the new Magic set through the machine? I haven't. I haven't opened a single pack of that since yeah, I haven't opened a single pack just because of the move and everything like that. I haven't opened any new product. I've just been trying to catch up on like backlogs of collection buys that we've done in that week or two we were moving. Glad to finally catch a stream live. Love your channel. I've learned so much and just gotten to pro recently. I was curious if you have any suggestions how to get the most out of mass price. So like it's different for it's different for what you're doing. Like it's gonna have to work for you. Like what I do might not necessarily work for you because what I use my TCG Player Direct for is a lot of bulk, so it's going to be priced at TCG Player Low. Can I email you? Oh, no, you don't have to sign up for the Patreon. No, you can email me. Yeah, you don't have to sign up for Patreon no, it's fine. You can email me. I'll get it. It should be on the website, like at the bottom. There'll be like the website, the email. Just email that, and yeah, I'll definitely respond to that. Make sure you put in the subject in like capitalized and be like a gift from God. I don't know, like mass price XL. There you go. I don't know. Make sure that the subject line is bold. Yeah, I've been using Chat GPT to write my descriptions for my on Shopify, like my new things I've been sent. My camera just bugged out. Did you see that? Or is that on my end? Like just yeah, are you guys seeing that? Are you seeing that? Or is it just on my end? Please don't tell me my cameras got destroyed in the move too. No! No. I can't have anything nice. Damn it. Now I'm depressed again. Is it the wire, maybe? I don't know. It was like the lines going... Oh, that! Right there! Like when I knock on the table in a certain way, or move it, or hit... That! You see that? Yeah, the black bars. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You see it. Damn it. You think? Yeah, but these are built for that, I think. Yeah, they're not hot at all. Might be a power thing with the camera. Damn it. Make sure the cords are tight. Yeah, you know what? That's probably it, because I did this super quick, and I just threw shit together. But yeah. I can't have anything nice. That's my old computer right down there. It's resting in peace. It broke during the move. You have them plugged into different USB hubs? Yeah. Yeah. I do. Yeah, it might be a loose cord. My cord management is atrocious. It's just a freaking bird's nest. So I gotta like take some time and go through it. If you've seen this, you would be. I don't know what's what. I just started plugging in shit. So Rob needs a new camera. Yeah. No, I do not. I just got these. I swear to God. But yeah. How useful is the side batch, would you say? We currently have a Roka, but want another machine already. Extremely useful. It depends on your operation, but it depends on your operation. It sifts like crazy. So if you buy a lot of bulk and you need to sift it for like value, that's your machine. It's so fast. It could probably do it. It does a full. It comes with like a magazine, like a gun, like a huge 1,700 card magazine, and it could go through that 1,700 cards in like less than an hour. All right, Lance, I'll catch you later, man. Yeah, reach out if when you get a chance, and we'll have a sit down and talk. Enjoy. So yeah, for sifting, it's really good. But for like alphabetizing, Roka is way better. Way better. Yeah, I mean, if you for a second machine, yeah, I would say the fizz batch, side batch, whatever you want to call it, fizz batch is definitely the way to go for a second machine. Just because it can work in unison with the Roka. Like something we do is we'll sift. It can actively sift, make my lots for like Amazon, eBay, and pull out value all simultaneously on the same sort. Can't wait to get to the point of getting a machine. I'm a stay-at-home dad right now with little kids that require too much attention for it to be more than a side hustle. I mean, yeah, but they could help you. I'm not sure how old they are. They're probably really young. But once they get older, free labor. Well, not really free, but you know what I mean. Definitely want it for bulk sifting Pokemon. Only deal with bulk and breaking down commander decks. Yeah, I mean, that's primarily the only things that are making money right now. Yeah, we use it for Pokemon bulk. It's really good. But, yeah. It's really, really good. Really fast. It has its issues, of course, like any piece of tech. But, once you learn the machine and its quirks, it's not an issue. Allowance in Pokemon cards. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Shit. I would have been psyched if I was a kid. Getting paid in Pokemon cards? Sign me up. But I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, so I gotta go. I gotta go home. I gotta finish my taxes. Oh, what a nightmare that is. I'm never gonna talk about that. It's another dilemma. Jesus. Never a dull moment. But I gotta go home. Thanks for hanging out. 50 people for 2.5 hours. That's crazy. It's insane. First stream back. We didn't do nothing. We just sat and talked. I got an idea there we go. For that window, I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna do, but I got something I'm gonna do with it. It's kind of just cool. I don't know. Maybe put like a vinyl on it. This is gonna be a, you know, a thing in the making. But yeah, hopefully we'll do some live streams of like opening up cards and opening up boxes for people and streaming cool shit, opening up old stuff. I don't know. I have a couple of vintage boxes I want to open up, maybe like for like a big stream or tax stream episode. No, you don't want to see. It's depressing. It's so depressing. We're on our almost third consecutive year of losing upwards of 6 figures. All right. On that note, I gotta go. So I'll see you later. Bye.